what number we're on.
I don't know either. That's okay. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Two Comic Book Dudes. Now, this week, we are doing our new comic book haul show full of comics and stuff, whatever you want to call it. That's, a haul show, and then everybody goes, ooh, haul show. Hey, what does that mean? So, yeah, it's like a show where we're out in the hall and we have comics.
This will be 16. Wow.
Wow, cool. So this is episode 16 of the new comic book
Big Haul Spectacular thing.
Yeah, thing.
Welcome.
So we hope you were able to pick up some books this week. We definitely did. We'll go through the books that we got and tell you what we like, what we didn't like. Obviously, what we like is what we bought, and what we didn't like is what we didn't buy. So we really won't tell you about what we didn't buy. But the stuff that we won't show you physically here is stuff like Valiant and Zenescope. Zenescope you can see on our Just Another Zenescope Monday episode, which is up on the site, on the YouTube channel, and on our Facebook page, Two Comic Book Dudes. You can watch us review all the books that just came out on Wednesday, plus some books from last week. We've pretty much done reviews on every Zenescope book back to April of 2014. So, on the site, on comicbook.com, you can check that out. From
them this week, definitely check out Tales of Terror.
Grim Tales of Terror, yep.
Yeah.
Volume 2.
Really, really good.
That was excellent,
we got it in digital format, but definitely that's one that you should pick up.
Yeah, pretty cool. And they have some really neat covers on that one, too. So I'm Aaron Clutter, Editor-in-Chief of Comic Booked.
And I'm Justin Padgett, Managing Editor over at Comic Booked.
And I know we always do a little introduction and blah, blah, blah. I thought one of these days we're going to have to do a video where we just talk about why people should listen to us when we talk about comics. Because they're going, who's this guy? Why does he know about comics? I've only been doing this.
Give our background and how long we've been reading this stuff. Okay.
We'll do one of those sometime. Just kind of an intro of who we are and what we do. So, but I've actually been editor in chief here since May of last year now. So it's been a little while. But yeah, lots of good stuff going on the website, regular stuff with October being, the month of Halloween. We have a movie of the month marathon that's going on, or movie a day, sorry, for the month of October. So there's a scary movie review every day this month. You want to check that out. All kinds of reviews, all kinds of other news stuff. Lots of cool cosplay stuff from the different conventions. Jen does a lot of good work with that. In fact, she just put something up for some Michigan cosplay that's getting a lot of activity on the article, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
So, all right, but we'll go ahead and get into comics. And these are comics that released on Back to the Future Day, 10/21/2015. If you were there, then you saw Doc Brown and Marty McFly show up in the DeLorean, right? And they're looking around and going, screw this place, we're going back home.
Right.
So, no hoverboards. I did see the video, though, Michael J. Fox trying on the new auto-lacing, like the self-lacing shoes. That was pretty cool.
The $9,000 pair of shoes.
Yeah, well, Nike says that they're going to go on sale next year, and the proceeds from that will go towards the Michael J. Fox Parkinson's Research Foundation. So that's pretty cool. It's pretty neat charity there. So anyway, let's dig right into comics for this week. I got two DC books, and I got a Vertigo book.
Okay. Well, that counts.
Yeah. So go ahead if you want to.
Okay.
I'll let you start.
Okay, thanks. Batman and Robin Eternal number 3.
And that's a weekly book, right?
It is a weekly book.
Okay.
It's a $2.99, so we like the $2.99 books, even though this is weekly, so it might as well be a $5 book.
Sure.
Yeah, but it's been way better than the entirety of Batman Eternal already.
That's good.
Yeah.
It's actually a $12 book, right? Because if you get a regular monthly book, you're paying $3 a week.
Right. But I'm saying if it was a monthly book, it would probably be $5. It would be $4.99 or $5.99.
True. All right. Well, my first, but it's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, my first DC book is Bizarro number 5. This is a 6-issue miniseries, so next to the last one. And this has been pretty cute, pretty funny. Bizarro and Jimmy Olsen are traveling across the country, just doing kind of a road trip thing, getting into different things, and it's been pretty interesting. So he has a little pet chupacabra, and they hooked up with Chastity Hex in the last couple issues. So that's
Cool.
been kind of fun. But yeah, pretty neat book so far.
Oh, I'm next.
Wait, we're doing this
doing?
back and forth thing. Yeah.
Oh, whatever. All right. Justice League 45. So part 5 of the Dark Side War.
Cool.
Last issue, Darkseid got the ever-loving crap beat out of him, and we're not completely sure, without reading through this, like, how bad a shape he was in. So it's the first time I've ever seen Darkseid, like, laid out like that.
Okay, cool.
But so far, so good. I mean, this is Jeff Johns, Francis Manifold, so
that's cool.
And Brian Buccellato that we talked
to. Of, yeah, that's right. Speaking of Brian and speaking of Darkseid, both of them are also in Injustice. The latest issue of that, Injustice Gods Among Us, year 4, issue 12 is out. This is the finale for this book for this year. I don't know if they're going to do another one or not yet. I hadn't heard, but this it's pretty cool. They've actually the Justice League. I mean, it's interesting, just kind of the way things have come together. Ares was manipulating everybody, but somebody was working to manipulate Ares, and it was Darkseid. Oh, surprise! So Superman's kind of been beating the crap out of Darkseid. Darkseid's beating the crap out of him, and it's all coming down in this issue. So it's pretty cool. Zeus and everybody, all the gods, have set themselves up on Earth again. They're like, Superman's trying to take all of our thunder, so we're going to come in and set ourselves up and be worshipped again. So it's been pretty good, a pretty good series so far.
Did you hear that the next year is going to be the last one?
I did not hear that, but that's good. I think it's good. It's kind of run its course. It's been pretty interesting, but yeah, I'd like to see it wrap up.
Yeah. All right, cool. Next is Wonder Woman issue 45. Yeah, Meredith, the great team of Meredith and David Finch. David Finch doing the art, Meredith doing the writing. I think this one's supposed to start a new story arc, so I'm not exactly sure what's supposed to happen. I didn't read the preview for it, so I'll
just put more clothes on.
Read it.
She put more clothes on. Yeah,
she did. There's pants there now.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. I think that they kind of went with a fuller outfit.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Not the skimpy Wonder bikini.
Well, David Finch said that they just kind of they turned it over to him, and they're like, just draw Wonder Woman how you want to draw or whatever.
That's cool.
And so that was the suit that he finally came up with. I saw an interview with him and his wife Meredith, and she was definitely involved in the creative process of the outfit too.
That's cool. I was just checking something out real quick. So I got one Vertigo book this week, a new one called Clean Room, and it has a really cool looking cover, and it's written by Gail Simone. So definitely one I wanted to check out. I'm really not sure what to expect with this. It looks kind of cool, just glancing through it, but we'll see how this goes. But Gail Simone, artwork is by somebody else, John Davis Hunt. So it looks pretty good. I mean, good artwork, good story looking. So we'll see what happens.
And that was Vertigo, right?
Yeah, Vertigo.
Yeah, Vertigo.
They've had all the
number ones.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up a few of them just to kind of see how they are. I didn't get to read Twilight Children yet. I did get that last week. It's in my stack. I'm getting to it. I think I have like 5 more books to get to that one. So, all right, well, that's it for DC this week. So let's DC and Vertigo. I guess there's still 2 kind of separate companies. I have a couple of books from Dark Horse that I picked up this week. 2 ongoing series, or 2, I guess, ongoing series, and 1 new one that I picked up. Of course, this was actually a back issue that they just got into my shop this week, Harrow County number 6. And this has been a great series. I love the art. I mean, it's just really, really cool. And that is why we interviewed Tyler Crook this week on our show. You can check that out. Tyler Crook Gets Comic Booked on our YouTube channel, also on our Facebook page. You check that out. Definitely give that a listen or a watch. He was pretty cool, really cool to talk to.
Yeah, so, really, really fun. Kind of interview thing. We just got
and he had a background that I really didn't expect, which was pretty cool. So that's something neat to just hear where artists come from, where creators come from, and kind of how they got to where they are. It's an interesting journey. So, picked up the Paybacks number 2, and this is pretty funny. These are the guys when a superhero can't pay their bills. These are the guys that go and repossess his crap.
Oh, nice.
So it's really a pretty funny story. Donnie Cates is writing it, and it's really interesting. Even Mark Waid says every page is a gem. There's a little quote from him on the front, and it really is good. A lot of funny, jokes and stuff in it. The excellent writing. I really like it. And they kind of have a making fun of Iron Man on the front cover there. There's like Tony Stark kind of guy, and they're walking away with his Iron Man armor in a box. So that's pretty cool. And then I picked up The Rook, #1. This has a really neat cover. And it says a time-traveling gunslinging monster fighter. And it has a little thing here in the corner that says Time Castle. So I don't know if that's something associated with this. But it's like a different company that kind of teamed up with Dark Horse to do this. But Stephen Grant did the script, and Paul Gulacy does the art. Mm-hmm. And so it looks pretty interesting. I'll let you know how it is, but it looks pretty good.
Find out what that is. If that's going to be like they're going to have more books coming out with that imprint also?
Yeah. Well, we've seen some of the other companies team up with other publishers or smaller publishers to get bigger books out, which is cool. So Image does their Skybound stuff, and so you see a lot of that. But cool. Yep. So I picked up 3 IDW books this week. First one was #4 of Godzilla in Hell, which has an awesome cover. I just love that cover. It's such a good book. There's no words. It's just a great read. It's a lot of fun. I mean, there is some words, but there's no real, like the last issue, there was this kind of spirit thing. No. It's like blast, kill, survive, He had to fight Space Godzilla in the last issue. And I mean, he's literally in hell trying to fight his way out. So it's good. Really, really good. I like it. It's just a cool story. If you like Godzilla, it's just fun. So whenever I see these guys do a book, I have to pick it up, especially this combination. Kevin Eastman and Simon Bisley, Fistful of Blood. I mean, just the artwork on the cover. I love Simon Bisley's artwork. And Kevin Eastman, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, just a great combination. These guys teamed up. It really looks pretty cool. It says, the Blood Splatters genre mashup returns, remastered by Kevin Eastman in full color. So this must have been a book they released before in black and white, and now they're releasing it in color, and it looks pretty cool. There's 3 different covers that were pretty neat looking, and it's just like a Western zombie kind of story. So looks pretty cool. I had to pick that up. Check it out.
Nice.
And then, of course, since yesterday was 10/21/2015, which is a day that will go down in history, I had to pick up Back to the Future #1. And this is one of those books where a lot of retailers didn't realize what day it was coming out. And so they didn't buy a whole lot of copies. So like our shop, we have, 2 other stores. And so when people started buying them up from the other stores, they're calling the main store, can we get your copies? And they only had 3 copies left when I got in there. So I grabbed one and put it on my pull right away. So, it's just telling the story. I don't know. It's going back and retelling some stuff, and it's just filling us in kind of on some of the story of Back to the Future. Pretty neat. Cool. So I got one book from Titan Comics as I've been reading Blacklist. This is issue 4 this week, and it's pretty good. It's got some cool covers. It's CIA, most FBI, most wanted kind of characters that Redding, this main guy, is helping them find and hunt down. And he was like top of the list, but for immunity or for forgiveness, he basically helps them hunt down the other bad guys. And he's really helping out this one FBI agent who is maybe his daughter kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure, but there's definitely some relation there. It's pretty neat. So there's been these attacks on the FBI, and this story is following, what happened with that. And he actually faked his own death so that he could catch this guy who was a major arms dealer and try to basically do away with him so that he could shut him down. So pretty cool. Yeah, and it does say, oh no, I thought it said something about when it takes place versus the show, because there's a show on, I think season 2 is out now. Blacklist, the Blacklist. It's pretty good.
Yeah, the TV show. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this is off the show,
Right.
Let's see here. I have a couple of books from Boom, and let's see here. Oh, it's hard to tell if that's supposed to be upside down or right side up.
That's
All right, so I picked up Cognetic, which just had a cool looking cover.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one.
Didn't you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Written by James Tynion IV, and the artwork by Eric Donovan. It looks interesting. It has, art's pretty straightforward.
Yeah. No, it looks good. It looks clean.
Yeah, it's got like tentacle stuff and all kinds of things on the cover. It just looks like it's interesting, something I want to read and find out what it's about. So it's one of 3, so it's only a 3-issue miniseries, but still looked pretty cool. So I thought I'd check it out. All right. The other books I got, of course, these two kind of go hand in hand. Big Trouble in Little China, number 11 is out this week. Has a cool cover. Said Snake was captured. Oh, did I say that? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Here, how about this? Big Trouble in Little China, number 17. Big Trouble in Little China. This story is kind of wrapping up. Last episode we kind of had the whole bad guys were hunting Jack Burton down, and he finally got the Pork Chop Express back, and everything was all good again. Now we're kicking off a new storyline. So I'm sure more adventures to come for Jack Burton. It's a pretty good series. I really like this so far. I'm surprised it went 17 issues. I didn't expect that.
Was that the final one?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
I'm just surprised it went a whole 17 issues already. Yeah. As far as I can tell, this. Let's see here. Yeah, it says to be continued. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Since you've seen this cover, Escape from New York, number 11. Snake was caught by the governor. I'm thinking Walking Dead, by the president, who's now in New York in the prison and kind of running things, and he's trying to kill him. So he's basically, strung him up and ready to take him out. So we'll see what happens. I'm sure he'll escape and end up killing the president, and everybody will be happy. Yeah.
You have to play a game of basketball or something.
Yeah, right. Isn't that always the way it was?
It's like, what is this random crap?
If it was like an exploding basketball, or the rims had knives or something, but no, it wasn't even that. It's like, if you can beat them at basketball, then you can survive. Whatever.
Make this many
up your rep. Yep. Stupid.
Yeah, exactly. It's like a side mission, or it's like a little side mission in a video game where you're just trying to up your stats and crap.
Just go around and collect these chocolate bars. What for? Oh, no reason. Here's some experience. Whatever. So Hacktivist, number 4 of 6 come out this week. This is the one that's the Alyssa Milano property. That's pretty cool. This is volume 2. Alyssa Milano, yeah, I had to look. Volume 2, and it's been really good so far. I'm really excited to see this next issue, as the guys who created Your Life in the first series are now fighting against terrorists who are basically using it to shut down governments and kill people and bad stuff. So it's been good. I got one book from Oni Press this week because Invader Zim, and this is issue number 4. It's pretty cool. Last issue, Zim basically ran Dib all over the universe and humiliated him in front of everybody, which is pretty much how every episode of Invader Zim went. So now a new arc kicks off, and we'll see what happens, because it looks like that might be, I don't know what that is. If those are the tall ones, those are like puppets or something, and he's got little Zim puppets. I don't know. It's very interesting. So we'll see. The covers don't always relate, but sometimes they do. 2 books from Dynamite. I had to pick this up because Colin Bunn's writing it, and it's Voltron. Voltron from the Ashes. Number 2. Colin Bunn's writing this. The first issue was excellent. Really liked it because it's set kind of in the future of Voltron. Pretty cool. So yeah, it's after kind of all the stuff that happened in the old stories, and now the people are looking back on that time and going, "That was so stupid. Nobody really did that." But somebody's going to have to step forward and pilot Voltron. So it's cool.
Huh. So it's like another next generation origin.
Yeah, sort of. The first issue was really good. I really liked the way they did it. It says, from days of long ago, From uncharted regions of the universe comes a legend, the legend of Voltron, Defender of the Universe. A mighty robot, loved by good, feared by evil. As Voltron's legend grew, peace settled across the galaxy. On planet Earth, a galaxy alliance was formed. Together with the good planets of the solar system, they maintained peace throughout the universe until a new, horrible menace threatened the galaxy. Voltron was needed once more. This is the story of the superforce of space explorers entrusted by the Alliance with the ancient secret of how to assemble Voltron, Defender of the Universe. So it's cool. It's like, like a next generation thing.
Yeah.
So pretty cool. And then, of course, Matt Wagner's doing this. Had to pick up Will Eisner's The Spirit. This is issue number 4, I believe. Yes, number 4. And this has been a great story, too, because first few issues, the Spirit was dead. Everybody's like, where is he? We don't know what happened to him. We're trying to figure out, you got the 2 detective kids who are running around trying to hunt down where he is and what happened to him last. And last issue, he showed back up and was like, hey, I'm here. What's going on? So it's pretty cool. Now we've got to find out what happened to him, that he was dead and now he's back. Of course, he's the Spirit, so he was actually dead and then back and then dead and then back again. So
sounds like we're going to need a flashback.
Eventually, yeah. Yep. All right. Dark Circle Comics had a great new book come out this week, and that is The Shield #1, and I picked up the cool movie poster variant,
right?
Which is really, really neat. This is since the dawn of the Republic. Whenever her country faces its blackest days, she returns, a spirit of the revolution sent to fight for what is right. But when she reappears for the first time in a generation and encounters an evil force expecting her arrival, all the Shield can do is run. It's pretty cool. This one is written by, let me get in here and tell you who. Adam Christopher and Chuck Wendig are the writers. Drew Johnson does the art. And I love this artwork. You can see that.
Oh, wow, that does look good.
Yeah, it's just really good. So definitely, something worth picking up. There were 3 covers, and this was the movie poster variant. There were 4 covers, sorry. The other covers you can see there in the back. Pretty cool.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So, nice. All right, and that's it. Now we're down to Image and Marvel. So every week we do that. We kind of break those down. We give you all the independents in between the 2 big ones, and then Image, since they're one of the bigger indie publishers, we kind of run those right before the Marvel stuff. So I had 5 Image books this week.
2.
Okay. Well, I'll run through a couple of mine here. I got Rain #9. This has been a great book. It's really, really cool. I like this because it's kind of a medieval story. Like there's these people who are, magician and the swordsman and whatever, but the world that they live in, they're really not familiar with it. And it turns out to be a spaceship that they've lived on for however many thousands of years. And they've developed this culture of this medieval kind of culture and been kept in the dark about a lot of things. But now they're finding out that it's this ship. It's pretty cool because it's like, wow, now all of a sudden it's a sci-fi story with this whole, swords and sorcery kind of angle to it. It's pretty neat.
Wow.
So it's been really good. Now we're coming down to really the culmination of a lot of the storyline here in issue 9. It's been an excellent series so far. All right, go ahead. I'll let you do one of yours. I've been talking a lot.
Oh, I think we both got this one. I think you got this one. Tokyo Ghost #2?
I did not. I have to go get it.
What? They're going to Tokyo.
I'm putting it on my list.
Yeah, I like the first issue. I mean, look at this. Look at this art. This is great stuff right here.
Oh, I love that artwork. Yeah, that was really, really neat. I put it on my list. That was disappointing.
Okay, I turned the next page and it's way better. Holy crap.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I like that artwork. It's really good.
Yeah, this is amazing. So, super pumped for this book. You gotta go back to the comic book store now, too.
I know. Shoot. Well, it's all right. Okay, so I picked up the Fade Out #10. This is Ed Brubaker's series with Sean Phillips. Really like this. It's a great series. It's set like in the 50s. It's Hollywood murder mystery. And it's really cool because it's all about the personal interactions of all these people and the different secrets they all hide and how they're secrets are kind of coming out and things are just blowing up. It's been great. The artwork is good. Here's some of the art shots.
Nice.
So that's cool. It's been a great series so far. Huh? What can I say? Again, we buy what we like. We don't buy what we don't like. If we buy it and we don't like it, we don't buy it the next time.
Right. There were a couple of books I didn't get this week that I normally get. I was just done with them.
Empty Zone number 5 is out this week, and this is such a good book. This is a story about a girl who used to be like a special ops, a military, and she'd been experimented on and had all these electronic things put into her body. And the rest of her crew was the same way. She thought they were all dead, but they've all been kind of brought back to life and sent back after her to kill her because she's got some secret information. It's like a Johnny Mnemonic twist too, where she can be near something and suck information into her own hard drive in her brain. It's just really cool. The artwork on this is crazy. I mean, here's just some just really like awesome stuff.
Looks like Jay Lee.
It almost does. Yep. It's Lewis NCT is the colorist. Jason Sean Alexander does the writing and the art. And it's just, it's good. This is a great book. If you're not picking this one up, if you like kind of techno punk sci-fi adventure, this is an awesome book to pick up. Empty Zone. Only 5 issues out, so you ought to be able to go back and find the first 4. Mm-hmm. That's a good story.
Well, the trade will be out soon too.
That's true. Very true. So I picked up Shudder 16, and Shudder's been an awesome book. Just a great story. This is Joe Keating, and Lila DeLuca does the art. And I've loved this art. The story is just so good. It's the story of Kate Christopher. She was an explorer. She kind of retired, used to go around doing stuff with her dad, and her dad disappeared. And this Earth that she lives on is kind of like our Earth, only it's much more fantastic, has magical stuff and all kinds of different things. And this is really the story how she found out she had siblings, and they all want to kill her. So it's really cool, though. There's just so many fantastical places that she's been to and crazy stuff going on, and some weird witch that was doing some kind of spell on her to suppress her memories. And it's too much. You got to read this book. It's so good. Artwork is cool. It's just neat. I love scenes like this.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay.
Or there you go. Giant skeleton, tiger baby. I don't know. It's just too much fun.
But it looks good. The art looks really good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. So what's your last Image book?
It is Invincible 124.
Oh, cool.
So, and it's Reboot ? Part 1-3.
It's still good. I mean, you're still interested in it.
Like last issue, it ended with Mark, our hero, Invincible, waking up in his old bedroom in his parents' house, and it's like the day before he got his powers.
Oh, that's cool.
So now this whole issue, he's like back, the day before, the day of he got his powers. But he still has all the knowledge and retains everything from all the years that he's been invincible, and his wife and their kid and everything else. So
that's cool.
It's kind of him going through and figuring out if he can fix things, or if he should fix things, or if this is all just a dream, and maybe he'll be able to get out of it somehow and wake back up.
That's cool.
Yeah, but this is I don't know. I've already read this issue, so.
That's cool. Awesome.
I read it as soon as I got it.
Yeah. Well, it's always good when there's something like that. Like I've almost done that. I had a couple books last week and I'm like, I want to read this, but I want to wait and get through my other stuff. I'm kind of trying to condition myself to get through all my books and which is almost impossible each week.
Yeah.
All right. The last one I picked up was Wolf, number 2.
Nice.
And this was such a good book. The first issue was just, I'm sorry. This is Wolf number 4. What the heck?
What the heck, man?
Where are the other 2? Okay, Wolf number 4, it was in my pull, but where's number 2 and 3? I'm lost. So, yeah, I'm going to have to go back
and... No clue what's happening in that one.
Try to figure out what's going on. Alice Cott's writing this. Matt Taylor does the arts. It's excellent series, but I just got myself confused because this is issue 4, and I didn't see issue 2 and 3.
So, it happens. Okay. It happens.
Yep. That's terrible. And that's not saying that I didn't buy them and they're in a box here, but
right.
I don't
You haven't
remember.
read them yet.
Oh, yep. All right, so now we get to the fun part of our show. I say that facetiously because now we talk about Marvel comics. Marvel, we break these down still into 3 different categories. The first category are Marvel books that are not regular Marvel Universe books.
So non-universe, non-Civil War.
Right. So this week, there's 3. I have 3 of those. Do you have any?
Wait, non-universe? No, wait.
Non-Secret Wars, non-regular universe. Right.
No.
Okay. No. So I have Darth Vader number 11, and Kieran Gillen's writing this.
Should just be that's going to be a category now.
It is pretty much. That's what these are. These are Star Wars books. Darth Vader 11 came out this week. Excellent series so far. I'm just finishing up number 10, actually. I'm like a month behind on the Star Wars books, but I'm just reading number 10. So really looking forward to 11. Darth Vader's got his little conspiracy things on the side that he's doing that are kind of subversive. I mean, stealing all these credits from Palpatine and doing all this kind of stuff that he doesn't want anybody to know about. And now the Emperor has basically sicked an investigator on him, not really on him, but on the issue. And the investigator's pretty keen on finding the answers, and Vader's kind of playing both sides. So it's pretty good. It's a good series. Very, very well written. Oh, very well written.
Probably end up getting force choked.
I don't think Vader wants to go that far. I think he just wants to make sure that the investigation doesn't succeed. If he kills the guy, then it's too obvious. Now, if he can in some way incriminate the guy and make it look like he's the bad guy, then that's all good, because then it takes the heat off of Vader. But we'll see what happens. So, Star Wars Shattered Empire number 4 is out this week as well. This is our connector between the Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens, the new movie coming out in December. So this is being written by Greg Rucka. Yeah, so that is a question. But yes, Greg Rucka is writing this. Marco Cicchetto is doing the artwork, and the art's pretty cool. It's this issue we see some more of Luke, and this is we see Luke. I don't think Luke's been in it up to now. I'm on issue. I just finished issue 2. And issue 2 was really good. I still have issue 3 to finish. I think that was what that was. Some really neat stuff in issue 2. You had Bay is the girl here on the front, and she was Leia's pilot. And they're going to Naboo to meet with the president, and the governor, and everybody there, the queen or whatever. But this is a good series. I really like it.
Cool.
And of course, this week, Chewbacca number 1 was out. Now, actually, this may have been out last week, but we just didn't get it. It was late arrival. But this is it's a great looking book. It's all about Chewbacca, because we've had Lando. We've had what else?
Leia,
and Leia was good. It was a good series. Lando's been pretty good, and Chewbacca. Then Chewbacca's being written by Jerry Dugan, who also was doing Deadpool. So I like his
Uncanny Avengers.
That's right, Uncanny Avengers. So this looks like a good book. All right. Secret Wars. I have 2. Okay.
I got 1.
You probably have this one.
You go.
Okay. Well, I'll do one that you don't have.
Okay.
Weird World number 5 is out this week. I had to pick it up. I like Jason Aaron, who news will have it, just signed an exclusive deal with Marvel. Did you hear that?
Oh,
yeah, I just heard that this week. So he signed an exclusive deal with Marvel. He said he really likes what he's been doing with them. Of course, he's writing the main Star Wars series, Weird World, and several other books. And so he signed an exclusive deal with them, which I guess means some of his other series, like the creator-owned stuff, is going to stop. Because doesn't he do Southern Bastards and some other ones? So
yeah, I would guess that he's going to wrap this up then.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll have to get some more information about that, but maybe I'll email him and see if we can't get him on the show.
Yeah, hear about it.
That'd be cool. So anyway, Weird World is awesome. I really like it because it kind of incorporates all the weird stuff. Archon, Man-Thing, the Crystal Warriors, Crystar, and all them. I mean, they were in here.
Oh, wow.
Just all kinds of stuff that you're going, yeah, I remember hearing about that. And all of the kind of battling against Morgan Le Fay, which is really neat. So this has been a great series. This is the finale for this series, but then this is going to kick off to be a regular series as well. So I'm really looking forward to that one.
Huh,
You
cool.
hadn't heard that?
I didn't know that. Yeah.
That's going to be a regular ongoing series as well. So it looks exciting. Yeah. All right, and then this is the one you have, right?
Yep. Also written by Jerry Duggan.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I really enjoyed this one. I'm not a huge like comic book Western fan. Like I didn't get into like Jonah Hex when he had his.
I love Jonah Hex.
Yeah, I like this one. I think in Red Wolf he's getting his own series after this, which is going to be set in this time frame in this universe. So this book is basically going to continue.
Yeah, they're doing the Avengers of the West. That's going to be the book. Red Wolf gets his own book, or because they're doing the Avengers of the West as an 1872 based series.
Okay, well I heard that he was getting his own book. Maybe they changed it.
Well, that's cool. No, that'd be neat if he does.
Yeah.
Let's flip through. Let's see the interior piece here. What does it have? Anything about it?
The fold out?
Yeah, the fold out sometimes has some stuff.
It's got Max Ride. There's going to be a new Max Ride.
I saw that. That looks pretty good. Always liked Max Ride. That first series was awesome. New Avengers, Darth Vader.
No, bunch of X-Men stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, this was good. This was a good series. I really liked it. I like that Western, kind of stuff. With I always like taking the regular characters and moving them into some other like an Elseworlds kind of thing, like DC would do.
Right. But
all right.
But what are we going to do with Cap? We need a Cap, and there's not a Cap anymore.
He's dead.
I know.
Maybe the one from Planet Hulk will show up with Devil Dinosaur.
Yeah.
That's what we need. I love that. That's like my favorite Cap right now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this one ends with the Avengers of the West.
Yeah. So that looks, I think there's going to be some good things. I think some of the stuff is just going to be like, really? You're doing this? I mean,
I like it, but I think I like it as a miniseries and not as an ongoing.
Yeah, I think some of these we're going to find that. So,
right.
I don't know. I have two regular. Okay, so now we're into the all new, all Marvel now, really right now kind of series, whatever you want to call them, that have just relaunched, right?
We got four.
Fourth time? No. This is the fourth time they've done it. It feels like it. You got four of them? I have two. Yep. So you probably picked this one up, I'm sure.
Good ones are number 2s. Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man number 2.
Yep.
So pretty cool cover. I like that. I didn't read number 1 yet, so I won't read this yet.
It's good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I've heard it's bad. Actually, one of the guys I talked to at the shop said he was really disappointed, and he's not going to buy it ever again. Okay. I was like, okay. Okay.
I'll just say that I thought it was pretty good. It's good. It's the same and different enough.
Okay. I'll read it. I'll probably get to that in the next couple days.
All right. I picked up Invincible Iron Man number 2.
Okay. I did not.
This is Brian Michael Bendis.
Mm-hmm.
His take on Iron Man finally, and there's so much in this book. Like the end of the first issue, like blew your mind about what actually is going to happen in Secret Wars at the end of that now. So,
I really liked his, because I think he wrote the Ultimate Iron Man, didn't he?
The original Ultimate Iron Man.
The original Ultimate Iron Man. I love that story where the baby Iron Man, when Tony Stark was born as a baby, he all of his nerve endings were exposed, and so his parents had to come figure out some way to protect him. Did you ever read that series?
Oh yeah. And he had the suit, and it was
he had the
weird
covered with goo stuff, yeah. And then when they built the suit, he could wear the suit, and it was awesome. I just thought that was really a cool story, practical application of that. Yeah, it was pretty neat. So, well, the last book I picked up. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, first this year, this one was really, really good. So,
okay, I might pick it up. Yeah, I might pick it up. I haven't done that yet. Some of them I'm just kind of like, I get so many indie books that, I would almost rather spend my money on Image or Boom or any of the other companies now, because their stories are so good and their artwork is good and they're bringing up new talents. It's just awesome. Right. And I want to support them, where Marvel's just going, you buy our books because this guy's writing it, and it's not always good. So this is the last one I got.
Oh, I got
Uncanny Inhumans #1. You got that one too? Yep, I liked it. I liked the idea. I like the Inhumans so far from what's been going on. I'm interested to see what happens with this kind of relaunch of this series. We'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not sure about this team. It's weird that the Human Torch is on this team.
Is it the Human Torch or is it?
No, it's Johnny Storm.
Oh, it is. Okay.
He's wearing the same new yellow and black suit that he has in Uncanny Avengers. So he's on two teams. He's on.
Is he white or is he a black guy?
He's white guy. It's normal Johnny Storm.
Okay.
But he talks about missing Sue and Reed, and Ben's off doing his own thing. So all these clues about Secret Wars everywhere.
Yeah, I know. We won't know that for another 3 months or 2.
Right, I got one more.
Okay.
The Astonishing Ant-Man.
I saw that on the shelf, and I was going to pick it up, and I didn't. I shrunk back from it. I shrunk back from it.
Yeah, you shrank? I chose this over Black Canary #5.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll go with Ant-Man. Black Canary's all right, but I guess I kind of like her as part of a team or just in Green Arrow.
Yeah.
But this one...
Oh, sorry. No, go ahead.
No, I was just saying...
I was going to talk about Black Canary, so we'll finish talking about Ant-Man first.
Oh, okay. But this one just kind of brings over a lot of... what is it? The superior foes of Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
So a lot of those characters are in this book.
Interesting.
So we'll see kind of how it goes.
Yeah. So anyway, speaking of Black Canary, have you been watching Arrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the last?
Last night.
The last issue, or no, not last night. I didn't see that one yet.
Oh.
But the episode before where they were digging her up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. I was like, oh, and they open it up and she's all desiccated and gross. Like, great, they're gonna take her to Nanda Parbat and throw her in the pool.
That's right.
Yeah, I'll have to see what happens. I didn't watch last night's episode yet, so but yeah, we got White Canary. We already know that because
we knew it was coming. So now we just finally get to see it. Yeah.
For DC Legends of Tomorrow or whatever.
Yep, that's it.
Which looks pretty cool. And I mean, The Flash this last week. Did you see the Flash episode
from Tuesday? Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. So, had to get Reverse Flash back somehow, and this is how we get him back. So, pretty cool. All right, well, that's it for this week, guys. Lots of comics, lots of stuff we talked about. We hope you found something good to read this week. If not, maybe one of our books that we talked about would spark your interest, and you run down to your comic shop right now and buy it. Don't look as stupid as we did when we just ran, but so definitely check out comicbook.com for reviews of your favorite comics, news about upcoming stuff, and sometimes editorials about just stuff that we like. So we try to do all that kind of stuff. Check us out on Facebook, Comic Booked, and Two Comic Book Dudes, 2 different pages. Two Comic Book Dudes, you can actually see all of our videos. I post those there as soon as we get them loaded up on YouTube. You can also go to our YouTube channel, Comic Booked, and you can see our playlist for Two Comic Book Dudes. We've got unboxing videos, we've got interviews, we've got tons of other stuff. So all kinds of things going on there. Yep. That's it. So we really appreciate you sharing, and subscribing. And commenting. That'll be very helpful too. We do reply to comments, so if you got anything you want to tell us, let us know.
Yeah, should I have picked up Black Canary #5? Let me know.
Or should I stop buying DC Comics altogether? Let me know.
Yeah, good name.
It's coming down there, and Marvel too. I mean, I'm getting to the point where, other than the Star Wars stuff, I'm just not real excited about the new way Marvel's heading, and the Star Wars stuff and the Dark Tower stuff. As long as they keep putting that out, I'll keep buying those.
Yeah.
So, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for listening. We appreciate you taking the time, and we'll see you next week.
Have a good one.